my name's Yvette.mov, and I'm honored to take you on this quick little journey to get you started with World Ventures, okay? We're going to teach you something today that's called the 1, 2, 3, and I am free. 1, 2, 3, and I am free. Why do I say that? Because our whole goal is to help you guys create freedom in your life. Nobody here wants a second job. Do we agree? Yes? Okay, nobody here wants to start working afterwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach you some simple disciplines that if you implement all 3 of them, you can have a lot of success in this business. You can determine if you want to work 1 hour a week, 2 hours a week, or 20 hours a week. You create your own schedule. So the very first concept is this: Starbucks. Any coffee or tea place, the whole concept is, can you share this with 5 to 10 of your friends, of your most successful friends at a coffee shop? Yes? Okay, it is so simple, guys. Sometimes in this business, we tend to complicate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to just set up a meeting with 5 to 10 of your closest friends, one at a time, where we're going to do a Starbucks meeting, and it's as easy as having a little napkin. This is not a napkin, but it's a sample, okay? And writing the 5-minute presentation on a napkin and just sharing that with them. If you can't do the 5-minute presentation, if you go to your website, you can Google the 5-minute presentation on YouTube or on your World Ventures site, and it is there. Okay, if not, there's a CD that you can get from your back office, and it's called the Plug and Play. Okay, we're going to teach you guys the power play. The power play is this: you push power and you push play, and then you zip it, and you have your friends watch the information without you having to explain it. Does that make sense? This is how simple this business is. Nobody wants to complicate this, okay? So the power play, I carry one in my bag at all times. You can buy a DVD player for $40. You don't need a laptop. Don't complicate this. And this is what you do. You meet with your friends at Starbucks, and you take somebody with you, a team member, a team leader, somebody that's not you, for third-party verification and for support. If you can't take somebody with you, make sure you have somebody ready to help you and call in and help you answer the questions. Because the truth is, nobody here wants to become a salesperson, correct? As a matter of fact, how many of you guys like to sell? How many of you guys like to be sold? Not one person in the room. The worst thing that we can do in this business is to try to go and verbally throw up on our friends and family. Fire hose them, okay? That's what I did at the beginning. The amateur networker does this. Hey, Lisa, oh my God, check this out. I just found this great travel club, and it's in network marketing. It's 3 left and 3 right. You make 100, 3 left, 3 right. You make another 100, then there's residual income and a $49 cruise. Before you know it, Lisa's gone, get the heck away from me, because I just scared her because I tried to sell her something. So we're not going to sell. That is the biggest mistake people make in this industry. All we're going to do is we're going to share our travel club with people, and this is the way we do it. How would you invite somebody to have coffee or tea with you? Hey, listen. Hey, Joe, it's Yvette. Hey, listen, what are you doing tomorrow? You want to meet me at Starbucks? I want to talk to you about something. That is your invitation. Clear the date and let them know you want to talk to them about something or you want to show them something. Never pretend you're just going to have coffee. That doesn't work. Hey, listen, Joe, it's Yvette. What are you doing tomorrow at 4? Okay, meet me at Starbucks. There's something I want to talk to you about. If he says, what? We say, it's 90% visual. That's why I want to meet you at Starbucks. Because this is visual, guys. There is no way that in a 1 paragraph, I'm going to be able to explain this unbelievable concept. Does that make sense? Say, I got it. So it's very important when you're setting up a Starbucks meeting, and by the way, if they can't have coffee or if they can't go, you go to their house. That's how you guarantee a 100% show-up ratio. Right? Or you pick them up. I have never had anybody jump out of my car yet. Pick them up, that's a 100% show-up ratio again. Hey, I'm going to come over your house. I have something I want to show you. Hey, listen, meet me here. I have something I want to show you. Why do we not say the words travel, business, network marketing, opportunity? We never, ever, ever use those words because that's our agenda, okay? If we say travel, they think timeshare. If we say business, they think Amway. Great companies, but they're not sexy like us, okay? So that's why we don't lead with our agenda, because I'll tell you guys, I had a multimillionaire sitting in the front, and I said, what did you like best about this, the travel or the money? And he said, neither. I said, ooh, I asked the wrong question. I said, what did you like best about what you saw? And he said, I like the helping people part because I'm very successful and I love your mission dream trips. Plus, I haven't been able to help my friends create wealth, and this is a way that I'm going to leave a legacy. Had I say the word travel or business to invite him, he would have never showed up because that was my agenda, not his agenda. So step number 1 is schedule 5 to 10 Starbucks appointments, okay? 5 to 10 Starbucks or go to their house. And do not throw up or fire hose your friends with information. Don't give a preview. Don't give a 2-paragraph summary. It does not work because that's our agenda, not theirs, okay? So lesson number 1, step number 1 is just set up the 5 to 10. Step number 2, if you want a 5 or 6-figure income, you must come to the regional training. The regional training is coming up this Saturday. For all of you guys watching this DVD, you can actually access it from your back office. We have 18 different locations all over the world now. We're even doing regionals in Israel and Cyprus and London, if you guys have people there. Because in that training, we teach you the A through Z's of how to do this business correctly. What happens is sometimes people say, well, I only paid $365. They don't treat it like a business. They treat it like a hobby. If you treat it like a hobby, you're going to have hobby-type results. If you treat it like a business, I'm going to give you guys an example. Let's say I purchased a McDonald's franchise. How serious would I be about going to every training, making sure I learn the systems and the processes, right? Because I invested over $1 million. I would even follow Ronald McDonald around and see how he behaves. Because I would want to know what it takes to have a successful McDonald's franchise. Think of this as a business that can yield you a lot of money and treat it as such. Why not come and learn from the masters, the people that are making 5 and 6 figures a month that are going to teach you step by step how to have success in this business? As a matter of fact, the people that come to the training, their income is 5 times bigger than the people who do not come to the training. So if you guys want to have a huge growth in your team and cut 6 months off your learning curve, come to the regional training. You also have lots of virtual training and local training that you must attend. What I would say is commit to 6 months of studying the industry. Read the right books. Come to all the trainings while you're doing the 5 to 10 and you're learning. Okay, it is critical, guys. Again, it's only going to cost you $79 to come to the regional training, but I always say to people, it's not how much it's going to cost you to go, it's how much it's going to cost your life if you make a decision not to go and not to learn. Because if you're going to go the hard way and try to figure it out yourself, you better be tough. If you're going to be stupid, you better be tough because you're going to hit a lot of walls. That's what my friend Byron taught me. He's like, if you're going to be stupid, you better be tough because you're going to keep on falling and getting up, falling and getting up. Why not come and learn from the masters that have already fallen and gotten up millions of times, and they're going to teach you the formula step by step. Why do you keep going? I asked my mentor, how many times should I go to the regional training? He said, until you have what you want. And unless you don't have what you want, you keep on going because guess what happens? It's spaced repetition. That's a formula to become a master in any trade. You learn something, and then you apply a couple things. And then you learn something, and then you apply a couple things. And every time you learn something, you grow to a different path. And now you apply it. You learn something, you grow to a different path. Well, your life could have just gone this way if you didn't learn anything. So you must make a commitment. The regional trainings are only every other month, guys. Apply yourself and come to the training. Cut 6 months off your learning curve. I tell people, if you're really serious about doing this, cut your cable if you can't afford it for a month and come to the training. because the cable's not making you any money. As a matter of fact, the television is the electronic income reducer. I see a lot of people nodding. You know it, right? Come to something that's going to make you money. My good friend Cindy, she stopped her cable for a month, went to a training, and then within 2 weeks, she had sponsored, I think, 5 or 7 new people. And she had not sponsored anybody prior to that. So that's what we want for you guys. Again, we don't get anything off that regional training, but to see your lives change. So step number 1, schedule 5 to 10 Starbucks appointments. Step number 2, commit to coming to the training. Step number 3 is probably the hardest thing that I'm going to challenge you guys to do. Go on a dream trip. It is easy. It is fun. My husband was a police officer. His homework when he was in the academy was to get, tasered and go in the gas chambers. We're not going to do that, okay? Here, your homework is to go online, book a dream vacation, or get one of the condo stays and get away with a couple people for a couple days. When you have faith in the product, it shows. You have something that we call the Dream Trips Glow. You come back from a dream trip, you're glowing, just big smile. Something changes in you as you talk about the product. It is hard to talk about the product if you don't have that belief that you have been there and that it's the actual price that we offer it at, because we never raise the prices. Sometimes people are thinking, where's the extra fees or the surprises? That doesn't happen. But you have to go on a dream trip to experience that yourselves, okay? People who go on a dream trip, their retention is so much higher than the people who do not. I know Barbara went on a dream trip, and it was a 3-day to San Antonio for 9 people, and it was $150. She came out a rock star from that dream trip because everybody thought she paid $3,000, all her girlfriends and all her family. Take your family on a condo stay to San Antonio or to Dallas or somewhere by the lake. Experience the product and get your team members to make that commitment as soon as they get started. Because over a 5-year period, the statistics show that 89% of the people who have gone on one dream trip have retained their membership over a 5-year period. So your retention, your duplication, your future depends on that number. So you guys have to become great promoters and taking people on dream trips, okay? So the 1, 2, 3, I am free. Step number 1, 5 to 10 meetings at Starbucks. And do the plug and play or do the 4-minute presentation, okay? Step number 2 is get yourself and your team members to the regional training. Step number 3, go on a dream trip. If there was a step number 4, would be do 1 through 3 over and over and over and over. So I want to thank you guys. Do the 1, 2, 3, I am free, and we will see you in a private jet somewhere. Thank you, guys.